Alright, so we're going to talk about Project 2. Our Project 2 is to show you how to create a website. So you open the documents and you see the requirement. Now you can create any website, okay? But you require to have 4 to 5 pages, okay, per person. You can combine with your friends to make a team to build a bigger website with 10, 20 pages if you have 2 to 3 people in your group. Now you can develop website for anything. You can pick your own topic and submit it. Okay, submit where on Blackboard under discussion board when you log into the class website. So this is the project to do the website. So you want to submit here. Now I don't see anyone submit, so you might want to do that. Like we said, no two students has the same project, right? Unless you're the same group. Now after you submit that, you might want to follow the instruction here. So you're required to create website to meet these 10 requirements and also meet the rubrics here. Okay, so these are example of 4 pages. If you have 4 pages, you have 20 points. It could be your home page. Now home page always named as index. This is one of the requirements here. So like some of you may name home.html and it's not going to work when you open it up. Like, how do we open your website? There's a link to your website. So we host that on student.nvcc.edu server /home/your login name, and this is going to be your NVSTU login. If you have question about that, you need to call IT Help Desk 703-323-4141 and ask for NVSTU account or FTP account. Okay, by default, they should have the password for you, 2 digits of your month, date, and 4 digits of your year, birthday. Okay, or some of you may be 2 digits of months, 2 digits of day, and last 4 digits of your social security number. Okay, you can try that, but most of the time it's not going to work until you call in and get it reset. Okay, and when you type your URL is always like that. When you type in, that's going to take you to the website. So last time we learned how to create a home page. You need to name it index, otherwise it's not going to show it as home page. It's going to show like a list of the file system in the directory. Now you can click. Last time we talked about create a hyperlink, link to NVCC website, link to contact page. Right, click back to home. You can do a form, a simple form here to submit. So this is going to be back to this. Like now I pretty much create a simple web pages with 2 pages, right? Which is contact and home. Like this one is just the list of pages. It can be any pages, okay? This is just an example. Like this one, if you want to create a restaurant website, home page, menu page, location, and online order, something like that. Now you need to, the requirements 10 points here is to use FTP to publish. And I just show you the link here. That's how we test. And when you submit, you just submit your link on the Blackboard. So that's 10 points. So last class, you pretty much, most of you have that done, is 10 points. as long as you still remember the step. Okay. Now, if you don't remember the step, you can watch the video under FTP. I have it published under my name, which is Tennis Kanch, not one chai there. Now, you need to create links between pages and make sure there's no broken links. There's 5 points, and we talk about that, which is on if you look at example here, this is links between pages to back to home page to contact page, right? And also the next thing is we need to today we're going to talk about this, how to create icons, titles, and 4 pages on 4 pages. So it's just like this, like that is the icon, and that's the title. That's the icon for Blackboard, and that's the title. Now we don't have that yet. Alright, so we're going to start to review from the scratch again. Now, open your Dreamweaver. And what you need to do is you can create a new HTML page. But like the key thing is this. You go to site, right? Manage sites here, right? If you already have the site, you can pick that one. But if you don't have one, you might want to go to site and new site. Okay, and you need to link. Okay, link your local site folder to your local directory, which is normally on your desktop. Okay, which is under, you can create, I put it on desktop and create a folder named my first website, so I link to that. And now site name, I can just name it again. Okay, my first website. So since I already have that, so I'm showing you again, I'm going to name it version 2 here. And then you switch to servers. Then this is the place where you do FTP. You add to our Nova web server NVCC host, which the FTP should be the first part of your URL, student.nvcc.edu. Don't forget to put www. Username, since this is under NVSTU account, you need to do NVSTU. Make sure you, most of the time students forget to put this NVSTU and do slash here. Then that's gonna be an issue. If you don't put that, you cannot connect to the server. And then you put your account username, just like the one that I have on the web. My account username is here, right? That you need for your URL. And then you put your password. And if you don't know your password, you call to IT help desk to get the password. Click test. After you get that successful, this is gonna be your information that you might want to jot it down, take a snapshot of this picture, because you need this when you do connect FTP. But you don't need every time. You only set up once in Dreamweaver. Okay, but when you go back to your home machine or different machine, you need to set it up again. Only once per machine. Alright, so we are done pretty much. Now after we're done, it's going to connect. When you hit connect, it's going to connect to the folder, your remote server. Like I have so many files on my remote, but for your first time you see empty folder. And I switch back to local. So this is just switch back and forth. Like creating website is pretty much basic. Sharing the files from your local machine. This is on my C, you see C users, my account on desktop, right? My first website folder. I'm going to publish this to the public. After I do publish, I just going to hit, after I have all the files here, hit the up arrow is going to publish. And then you can just type that URL on the browser and you see your website up. Now, let's review how to create this file. Like we said, you just go to create new HTML. Okay, let me just show you basic first home page. Okay, like you might want to have your home page, and your home page needs to name as index. Okay, now if I name index, it's going to replace what I might have here. So I just want to show you from scratch. For you don't need to worry about this since you didn't have any file yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just rename this to an old one. Okay, I'm going to save this file now. I'm going to publish this. Now if I click home, it's going to refresh. See, since I published my home page, this is the index, it's going to be my home page. Or you can type your URL, it's going to take to your home page. Okay, so it's still in the memory. You may see that it keeps showing the old one, but now it's not. You need to hit F5 to refresh sometime after you make a change. Now that's how you create a simple page. Of course, you need to meet the requirements, right? So let's talk about how to create links between the pages. I'm going to create a second page, menu, third location, fourth online. I'm going to make it simple without any contents. I'm going to just create, like this is menu page, right? Just the text to represent menu page. And save this as menu. Now this is a part of where you want to do the title. Like we start to talk about how to title your page, number 7 here. So you can just do, okay, I'm going to title as menu page, and the first one I'm going to title as home page. Okay, so we have menu page, home page. So let's create more pages. Alright, now we're going to go to file and create a new page. HTML, so it's going to be index, menu, location, and online. So location page. And again, you can just title this to location, save it as location. You see, it's going to keep insert the pages to your file explorer here. As long as you do the first time correct, then there's no problem. First time is when you set up the site, set up the local folder. Now location, next is online order page. Alright, so we have home page, menu, location, and online order page. Now, if I want to make the links between page, I need to create a link now. Let's try to create the link. Menu, and then you highlight this, and then you can just go to link and say menu.html.